Guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Again, this is your mom Jenny tutorials. So if you're new with my tutorials with my YouTube channel, we're road to 500. Yay! And you please do subscribe me and hit that notification bell for you to get updated with my latest videos. So in here you can see a lot of tutorial videos here. Hope it could help you a lot. So for today's tutorials, it is quite different from the normal tutorials that I do. Okay, this is about emotional and psychological and whatever it is. So how to overcome depression, because lately I've been through with this. I've been depressed because of a certain scenario that cannot be avoided for a teacher like me. So let's discuss. So depression is like this. I have research, and according to Health Central, okay, the source of Health Central here is the American Psychological Association. Here, according to them, 32. Okay, median age when depression is diagnosed. At the age of 32, dun madadiagnose daw if you are under depression. And 35%, okay, the percentage of adults who do not receive treatment. So out of this, 35% daw ng mga adults na hindi na addressed properly kasi walang treatment dito sa depression na nararanasan nila. And 17.7 million, this is the annual numbers of Americans who experience depression. Wow, a very huge number of population or number of persons. Then 50%, this is the chance of having a second episode of depression. So if you get through of the first depression, there is a 50% chance that you're gonna have or experience it again. And number one, depression is the leading cause of disability in the US. Ito daw yung number one reason why there are people that cannot move on or cannot make it through the depression is in the US. Okay, so ito daw yung rason bakit na-disable yung mga tao doon. It says also here, according to the source, to my source, Global Burden of Disease, Increase in Risk Factors, studied last 2013 by World Health Organization, 350 million people globally suffers from depression. So, hindi lang to sa US, globally na to. 350 million. Wow, that's a very, very huge number again. Globally, depression accounts for 41% of all the years spent living with mental or behavioral disorders. So, 41% depression, 15% anxiety, kakamba lang na depression, 11% in drug use disorders, alcohol, and etc. Twice as many women typically develop depression than men. Although in richer countries, 3 times as many men die by suicide than women. And yung pag suicide na yan, it is because of depression. Okay, so when you suffer depressions, you have a lot of questions. You have a lot of why, how, why me, something like that. Because I've been through that. Why me? Above all the people, why me? So you're afraid, you're helpless, you're stressed, you're sad, and then depression is working. So that how depression works in you. You are being dragged down. Lahat na lang kinatatakutan mo kung ano mangyayari tomorrow. Kailangan mo talaga ng help. Pero dahil nga you're depressed, ayaw mo itong i-brought out sa iba, kaya yun, feeling mo helpless ka. And you're always sad, and you're always stressed because you keep on thinking, right? And then, aside from that, There's research here that I saw in Google. Sabi dito, what actually causes depression? Ano ba yung mga cause ng depression? Sabi dito, being the career, okay, at the experience of your well-being, okay, carer, being the carer, or at the expense of your well-being, lifestyle factors, chemical imbalance, lack of fulfillment, yung feeling mo kasi wala kang nagagawa, feeling mo kasi compared to others, parang hindi naman nagmo-move yung buhay mo. Parang stagnant yung buhay mo. Walang nangyayari sa'yo. Lahat na lang sa'yo failure. Bullying, ito, number one talaga, bullying. Because, bumagsak ka lang ng minsan, magkamali ka lang ng minsan, may issue ka lang ng minsan, you are being identified by that mistake. Nakalimutan na nila yung mga nagawa mong goodness before. Kahit marami pa yun. Basta isang beses ka lang magkamali. You're going to be dragged down by that issues or whatever it is, reasons. Okay? Bad issues. Yan. Ito yung sa mga kababaihan kasi tumataba ako, pumapayat ako. Overworking. Yes. Because of stress, overworking, nakakalimutan mo na yung mga ibang bagay sa sarili mo. Grief of loss. Yes. Pagmamatayan. Trauma. Yan. Neglect. Kapag feeling mo hindi ka na pinapansin ng mga dati mong friends o kaya ng family mo na before ikaw naman yung nagbigay sa kanila ng lahat, and then ngayon wala ka ng sa kanila, importance, yan, genetic factors, abuse, yan, sa asawa, kaya sa boyfriend, o kaya sa kaibigan, perfectionism, yan, kasi ikaw, nabibuild ka ng perfectionism character sa buhay mo. Kapag hindi mo nagawa isang bagay perfectly, you'll get into depression. Yun, kasi hindi sila masasatisfied na konting mali lang. Pag mayroong ganun, nadidepress na talaga yung mga taong ganun. Low of self-esteem, yan. Pag mababa talaga yung self-esteem mo, you easily get depressed. Depression is complicated illness. You can't just snap it out. Yan. Ibig sabihin, hindi ito madaling mawawala sa'yo. It will take you a long time for you to survive in this kind of situation. Okay, next. Saan lang natin ito? Okay, the symptoms naman of depression. Okay, pag nakita mo na yung friends mo, members of your family, na getting through these symptoms, you have to be, dapat maging aware ka na. You have to do something about it. Isolation. Yung iniiba niya yung sarili niya. May group naman or magkakatuwaan naman kayo with your family members and then siya ayaw niya, nasa room lang siya. That's one sign. No energy. Makitaan mo sa mata niya. Sa mata niya pa lang, malamlam na lagi. He or she doesn't want to talk about anything. Sad siya. No concentration. Yan, di ba? Wala sa focus sa pagtatrabaho. Laging galit. Laging sad. Yan, sometimes alcohol and drug abuse. No appetite. Walang gana kahit pakainin mo yan. I've been through this. Though I'm not that sexy or slim, pero food lover ako But when I get through this depression, grabe, nakakalimutan mong kumain talaga. Hindi mo mararamdaman yung gutom, which is bad for our health. Then, sleep problem yan. This one is really gonna put your energy down. Kasi kahit anong gusto mong tulog, grabe, hindi ka talaga makakatulog. Guilt, ito, kasi feeling mo, kahit hindi mo kasalanan, magiging kasalanan mo. Diba? And then, thought of death, ayan, kapag stress ka, paano na lang pag namatay ako, paano yung pamilya ko, paano yung ganito. So, ito yung mga sign of symptoms of depression. So, what would be the effect of this depression? Depression is a grave medical condition that has its effects on the thought, mood, and body as well. Ito yun. Ito yung mga effects niya. Irritable, guilty, yun yung mga sinabi ko kanina. Overwhelmed, unhappy, sad, sleep problem, weight gain or loss. So, how to overcome? Paano nga natin ma-overcome yung depression. So, number one, sabi dito, let yourself be sad for a day. Totoo naman yun eh. May kaibigan din ako, or pastora, na nagsabi niya sa amin, na once you've lost someone, or something, once you failed, yes, let yourself be sad for a day. It's okay for you to cry for a day. It's okay for you to mourn for a day, to grieve for a day. But do not let yourself do that every day. Tama na yung isang araw, dalawang araw. Okay naman eh. Okay naman na mag-mourn tayo, maging sad tayo. But make sure that's only for a day or 2 days. Kasi kapag ginawa mo pa yan ng mga ilang beses pa, ilang araw pa, that's different. Kasi you might as well think for another option na hindi na maganda. Next, sabi dito, experience nature. Go for a walk, exercise. Yes, this is very helpful. You just go outside your gate and then feel free to breathe deeply. Yan. Mag-ano ka, inhale, exhale ka. Kung halimbawa, wala namang nature sa inyo. Walk ka lang. Diba? Lakad-lakad ka lang. Enjoy mo yung moment ng kalsada, ang mga sasakyan, tumingala ka sa langit, and for sure God will give you the answer. And for sure God will make its very single way or little way just to make you feel His presence, just to make you feel your love. I mean, His love for you, that He really cares for you. Ganon. Yung paghampas ng hangin sa mga katawan mo, sa mukha mo, yun ipaparamdam sa iyo ni God. Then exercise, yung walking, yung exercise na yun. Next, join a group, be a part of a community. If you have a church, go to your church, reach out for your pastor, reach out for your church members. Sabihin mo sa kanila lahat ng nangyari sa iyo, and then of course, they will not judge you. They will just comfort you. Diba? Kasi sila lang talaga yung tao na makakaintindi. Okay? Yung hindi ka nila ititigin na kasi ikaw, kasi ganyan, bakit mo ginawa yan? Ba't gano'n? No. There's no judgment. Diba? Hanap ka na kaibigan or community na magsasabihan mo ng problems mo without judgment. Yung hindi ka i-judge, yung makikinig lang sa'yo. Okay? Huwag ka lang magmukmuk sa kwarto mo doing nothing kasi it will give you a wrong result. Next, write down what you are thankful for. Yes, this is very good. Get a laptop, get your cell phone, get a notebook, something like that. Yan, ilagay mo lang doon. Magsulat ka ng tula, magsulat ka ng kahit anong poetic thing na magagawa mo, yung i-push mo doon yung damdamin mo. Yun, ganun yung ginagawa ko eh. Nag-iisip muna ako ng title, and then doon ko binubuhos yung mga thoughts ko. Nasusulat ako para sa susunod kapag dumating ulit yung ganitong moment ko, naalala ko, ay, oo, na-overcome ko nga ito noon eh. Diba? Ganun yung mapapaalala sa'yo na na-overcome mo nga ito dati. Bakit hindi ko magagawa ngayon? Yan. Next, find a balance with family, friends, finances, fitness, and food. Okay, find a balance mo daw lahat-lahat ng bagay. Diba? Dapat magkaroon ka ng oras sa family mo, magkaroon ka ng oras sa friends mo, magkaroon ka ng oras kumita, fitness, sarili mo, tsaka yun sa, lifestyle mo, bigyan mo ng oras. Huwag puro work. Ako ganun ako, doon ako nadali eh. Work. Hindi, halos di ka na tumatayo sa kaka-work. No, that's wrong. Dapat you have to divide equally your priorities and give time equally to those priorities. Yan, that's how to overcome depressions by Kalial War. Yan. Next, yan. Let us always think that these depressions and anxiety can be addressed correctly and properly. Just always meditate, diba? Yung take a deep breath. Alalahanin mo yung mga nakaraan mong napagtagumpayan mo. Diba? Mas malalaki na yung battles eh. Dati. Tapos ngayon ka pa ba susuko? Diba? Kung iisipin natin, napakarami na natin pinagdaanan. pero nalampasan naman natin. Tapos itong depressions, itong anxiety pa na dulot ng mga problems natin sa buhay, ito pa yung makapagbagsak sa atin. No, always first encourage yourself. Kasi aside from other people, walang ibang makakapag-cheer up sa sarili mo, kundi yung sarili mo lang din. Diba? Always ask the help of the Lord. Ayan yun. Kasi sabi dito sa Deuteronomy 31 verse 8, the Lord Himself goes before you, and He will be with you. He will never leave you nor forsake you. Do not be afraid. Do not be discouraged, says the Lord. Diba? Sabi dito ni Lord, lagi siyang nakatuon sa atin, yung mga kamay niya, yung mga mata niya, lahat ng kanyang dapat ipagtuunan ay tayo. Kasi tayo yung creation niya, special creation niya. So, hindi siya papayag na tayo ay masaktan. Dumaan man tayo sa ganito, maybe He's just teaching us a lesson for us to grow. Kaya, we should always think of that. Huwag natin isipin na laging negative na lang. Lagi na lang akong failure. Hindi naman talaga ako mag-grow. Wala na talagang mangyayari sa buhay ko. Lahat na lang ng pinasok ko failure. No, that's not the plan for you. Diba? Sabi niya nga, may isang pang verse sa Jeremiah 29:11, for I know the plans I have for you, says the Lord. Diba? Sabi niya, plans to prosper you and not to harm you, to give you hope in the future. Kaya huwag mo sasabihin na trinay mo na lahat. Kung ano natin, maalala natin si Abraham Lincoln, diba? He failed for so many times. Nag-fail siya sa Congress, nag-fail siya sa Senate, nag-fail siya sa law nila, or sa, marami siyang failures. Diba? Pero nung kumandidato siya bilang president, yun siya nanalo. Kasi, God doesn't want him to be in that low position. Ang plano sa kanya ni Lord is to be in the highest position. Kaya wag tayong mag-iisip na wala mo tayong matutunguhan, wala tayong mapupuntahan, because that's the enemy's tactics for us to fall, for us to be discouraged, for us to be failure, for us to quit. Kaya let's give that evil thoughts a failure din, di ba? Bigyan din natin siya ng failure na no, I'm not gonna be a failure. I'm not gonna be a loser. I am destined to be a winner. I am destined to be victorious because I have a victorious God. Yun, sana po lahat ng tawag dito, lahat ng nagdadaan ng depression na to, I feel you guys. I really feel you. Hindi madali. Hindi sasabihin nyo na hanggang salita lang, no. I've experienced so much. I've been depressed so much. Dumating na sa point na akala ko talaga hindi na kakayanin pa. Hanggang dito na lang. Kasi feeling ko sobra na. But God is so good. God is so good. He's reaching me in so many ways. Grabe yung pag-reach out ni Lord sa akin so many ways. That's why, guys, I tell you, do not give up. Do not give up. That's all for today's tutorials. I'm sorry I cried.